Hello guys, it's Sunday, a lazy Sunday. I got a fresh haircut, the third one during COVID, the lockdown that I did myself. I think I'm getting better, like from the front, even Vanessa said it looks good. From the side, okay, and from the back, like I have a really severe illness and I might die any second. Next time you have to take care of the back part of cutting it.
Yeah. Next time you're going to an expert, please.
In theory, I think tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Tomorrow you're allowed to go to a hairdresser again, but I called two and they were like, forget about it for the next month or two, nothing available. So I just did it myself, feel finally like a human again. And since it's a lazy Sunday and I promised Vanessa to spend most of the day with her, I'm trying, not heading over to the studio, no music making, just some emails, like the necessary stuff. It's a perfect day for another Q&A, answering your questions about music and everything else.
I wanna fly, I wanna fly, I wanna fly. Will you take me with you? After the fire, after the fire, after the fire.
It's finally spring. I love it. First flowers, it's getting warmer, friendlier. Now just COVID has to stop, hopefully soon. Let's get to the questions. Let's pick them completely random. Jeffrey White is asking how to get the perfect timing with sidechain curves. Sidechain curves, LFO tool for example, just move it around and listen for the groove. What also helps is bounce out, for example, kick and bass. If you sidechain the bass, then bounce it out and zoom in and try to see the point where like the transient, the first transient of the kick. If it's alone, the sidechain is properly done. If it mingles, intertwines with the bass, it's not like cut enough. You want to have like the first bit of the kick like standing there alone, and just bouncing it out, zooming in is a good way to tell. But other than that, just feel and timing, everything is allowed. Jonoro is asking, how did you get to where you are today? It's all here on this channel. I'm daily vlogging for almost 5 years and I started broke with nothing, no releases, in a tiny studio, no equipment, nothing. So if you really want to know, just go and watch all of these videos. I don't know, just like working really hard, believing in myself and just not giving up. Pablo's asking, is your sub-label Sine Up still working? No, not really anymore. We had a label, a Sine Up sub-label for people, for like young producers. It's just too much work, to be honest. I can't do it anymore. So we're trying out something new that still gives young producers an opportunity to get their songs out there, but with less work on our side. I'll announce it in a couple of days. Ed is asking, can you do a tutorial about how you actually make a song from scratch to mastering? I did that already twice here on this channel in like multiple video series, but I personally think that's like way too time consuming. No one would watch it. That's like 40 hours plus at least. And if you're really into that kind of stuff, I will do soon like a video with Fader Pro. I will probably record it next week. And then in a month or so, you'll be able to watch it. Travis is asking, do you mix the buses first before you go to individual channels, or you mix individual tracks then buses? I usually mix first the individual stuff and then the buses, just like for that glue, or I use the buses if I'm lazy and I want to edit a bunch of stuff together. Let's say I've layered 3 claps and I want to filter them somewhere in the song. I just put them in a bus and filter it. That's like the main reason. How to know my music is good for ghost production? People will approach you and ask you to ghost produce them. You need to be very well connected, be a bit lucky, and actually already have some of your own stuff released so that people are like, hey, that guy's making good music, I want to have the same. Let's ask him if he could ghost produce. QQ Live is asking, how do you make profit? Only vids, music clients, or some non-music related stuff too? Basically everything I share here on this channel, I mix, I master, I DJ when there is no COVID, I make these videos. I make samples, I make like video courses, I make my music that is being released on Spotify, a bunch of stuff, and all together kind of adds up. Spheric is asking, favorite reverb plugin? That's easy, Valhalla Vintage Verb. Matt is asking, are you going to do any more remix competitions? Yes, we're now trying to find a partner, because again, no time, I can't do everything myself, and we want to have a system in place where people can like log in and then remix and upload, everyone else can listen to it. That's something I can't do myself, so let's see what happens. Vicky is asking, how do I find investors without having anything to show for? You won't. No one gives you money as an investor without you showing something or have an idea and work really hard, because that's then not investing, that's just like giving you money as a present. X3LA is asking, how to build a following as an artist and stay anonymous? I think that's how it's pronounced. Build just like a brand, like a character. Don't base it, or you can base it on you and your character, but just make something that is memorable, sticks out, a mask, something funny, I don't know, like Dat Mouse or Boris Brecher or like Daft Punk kind of stuff. But at the end, there will be people that will know who you are. To make it entirely without anyone knowing who it is, you have to pretend to be the manager of that project and have the contact with everyone, do the business stuff and get in touch with singer-songwriters and that kind of stuff. And always tell them it's not you, it's someone else you work for. So you are kind of your own manager at the same time. That would be maybe the only way. Flo is asking, is there something you like about the Corona situation, lockdown situation? Interesting question. Is there something I like? I mean, yes, every coin has like a flip side. There is some positive, like my life feels a little more relaxed. I have more time for educating like myself about music production mostly. I have learned a ton of stuff, like very productive. I'm working on a whole lot of songs at the same time. Studio is getting finished more and more, kind of. And maybe like on Friday and Saturday, I always felt so pressured to do something because everyone is doing something fun, to not like, you know, fear of losing out. That's gone entirely. Every day is more or less the same. IMA Music is asking, what Mac is best for DJing and producing? Just get a MacBook M1, like an M1 Mac. There should be new ones out very soon. What would you recommend as a first analog unit for mixing? An EQ, like a coloring EQ, or a compressor? Probably compressor. Chris is asking, did you end up paying the parking ticket? Not yet. I will just do nothing and wait and see. They will probably write us and make us pay. There is almost no way around it. And it's not worth it for 10 bucks. Malik is asking how to get a collab with the best producer. You have to be a very, very good producer yourself. Usually people collaborate with other people on the same level. Otherwise, it's not really collaborating, then it's just like helping out a friend. Share with us the most amazing experience you had during this pandemic. There isn't really much. AFB is asking, techno artist that inspired you. I don't know if you really want to consider it as techno, but like Stefan Butzin, like the more progressive techno kind of stuff. Mark Romboy, like the old stuff, the German guys. It's very like, yeah, it's kind of melodic techno, but a little rougher and less dreamy. Absolutely love it. Last question for today by Riverside Productions. What's been the hardest decision to make in your music career so far? Hardest decision. I think, like in general, learning to say no and focus on certain things. Sometimes people call me and want me to do something that is very interesting and could make like good money. But then I'm like, if I do that, I will like lose on that other end that I'm more interested in. So staying focused, saying no is kind of difficult. Then the incident I had with the previous management, where I needed to get out of the contract that was really weird, but I told the entire story. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching. The winner of the monitor controller, I don't have it here, will be announced tomorrow. So you still have a chance to win it. Just comment down below why you don't have a monitor controller yet, and I'll pick the winner tomorrow, send it out worldwide. Anyone can participate. See you tomorrow again, back in the studio. It's actually time to sleep. It's like way past midnight. I have to speak a little quieter because Vanessa's actually already sleeping. Spent 100% with her today. Well deserved for the both of us.
I'm saying it's you, gotta